Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's subject is how to set your small bore motor or big bore motor, installing a cylinder, setting it up correctly to get the max out of your motor, and this is what you got to do. Anyway guys, I'm installing a brand new cylinder on this 90 GT motor. So anyone who can hear that noise in the background is my Electus parrot, quite vocal. Anyway guys, got a new cylinder from Taylor, received it and it wasn't quite right, so I had to send my cylinder back. This one back to correctly to match my original cylinder. So basically what ended up happening, I could have done it myself, but just was more of a hassle, if I damage it, I own it. But anyway guys, there wasn't enough meat off the cylinder base for me to be able to stack the cylinder to get the piston where I want to the transfer ports. Okay, like me Rovan 45 or 71, we're going to see a lot more of that, and just show you the difference in power wise, what I have achieved and how much more I can get on top, because there's a reason. The ideal world, bottom dead center, your piston has to be a bottom dead center, and your, see my thumb down there is the side transfers, right? The port should more or less be aligned, level with the piston to get the max out of it. Okay, the front transfers, yeah, the same. Alright, so I have set the squish at 0.6 on this. Apparently the last owner said it was 0.9. But if I go 0.9, it's not where the piston, where I want to be, and 0.6 seems to be spot on. Now if we look down the exhaust side, where the arrow is, it's just below the exhaust port, on the bottom I mean, okay, just below. Okay, if you have a piston protruding on bottom dead center higher than your bottom of the exhaust port, that's where I come with the Rovan 45 and a Rovan 71 engine. The pistons protrude past the bottom of the exhaust port upwards. Okay, so I did sort of mention before, stacking will be as in shims on your base to correct that problem with the piston, your transfer ports and that. You're going to have to do stacking. Okay, that's if you have a billet head. That's where it's going to be hard for a lot of people, but some people know a little bit about billet heads and all that type of thing. If you want nice, really good mid-range top end, this is the way it's got to be set up, like this. Okay, so I know on the Rovan 71, 45, I can get a lot more out of it by stacking it properly, and then I set my squish, which, on a Rovan 71.6, that's pretty hard to kick over. Eventually you break the pull starters. But you got to remember, it's 2 inch, it's a 50mm ball. This is only 47. Okay, a Rovan 71, a bit of hard yak, and usually what stops you want going real high comp, is the pull starter. You'll break it. Right guys, so there you go. You really, people who only machine the base, so they get more compression. Okay, it's all good doing that. you get a lot more torque. That's what you're going to get. But what happens is, even when you do a delete gasket on a Rovan, say Rovan 71 or 45, then you're not having where your piston want to be. Okay, so the ideal thing is, the way if you want to get the max out of your cylinder, small bore, big bore, okay, in other words, mid-range, top end, Rovan 71 is like just a sheer torque machine. Okay, but you want something to really happen, you'll have to get the piston where it should be, on the bottom of the exhaust port. Okay, so yeah, doing delete gasket on a cylinder, it's all good, you're getting you more compression, but realistically you're just throwing everything out. So where your piston should be. So in other words, you delete the gasket, your piston will tend to sit up higher where the bottom of the exhaust port is going to sit a mil, nearly 2 mils up, and you want max surface area to your transfer ports of bottom dead centre to get the max out of it. So, guys, so another quick question. Someone asked me about a 45cc. Can I use that head on a Taylor 35? No, you can't. Taylor 35 is more or less a 30.5 platform. Right, so use a G320 reg case. Your biggest problem is on the side here, on the flywheel side. Sorry guys, I must have been wandering around there. You need to put a block, be able to bolt it on the side, so you got more surface area to be able to put a 45 cylinder on. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of Rovan stuff more. Once I start tightening up these Taylor motors, you're going to absolutely see this fly. The original cylinder, used for a porting purpose. There's nothing wrong with it, it's all good. It's stage 6 cylinder head from stage 6. All good. Very nice cylinder. Less this time, the holes are here, they're in centre on the other cylinder. They sit in the wrong spot, and you have issues with the gaskets. You run, depends on what pipe you run. Right guys, I'm out. Not to bore you. This is the best way you want max power out of your cylinder setup. That's the new 35 cylinder out by, it looks like it's a no-one head. It's a bit of a rave. You set that up right, it'll go well. Remember guys, there's method or madness. May the force be with you. I'm out.